have the courage to come back.
Hi, Clean and Hygienians. I have great pleasure addressing my team in this occasion, C&H Day, Phoenix Rising. As the word says, 2020 was a very difficult period for everyone. We were having many other issues as well along with this pandemic situation. The word pandemic itself was new to all of us. We have heard of epidemic, but we never heard of pandemic. We as a company evolved slowly as a clean and hygiene distributor. This was due to our vision in this particular field. Ever since we charted a concept towards this market, we wanted to have a uniqueness in our field. We know FMCG has two variants. One is FMCG food section, another one is non-food section. But within this period, the people's attitude, the consumer habits are keep on changing. Due to that, we evolved as a clean and hygiene company. And this is the period where clean and hygiene got a relevance. And this is why, if my colleagues remember, this period, we have only two options, either to wind up the business or to go ahead with our field. We chosen the second. We have to go ahead. And that's the time we had this issue of accident. But the strong ethics have supported us to go ahead with full enthusiasm. And we are here today. We will continue expanding our models. We recently started our kiosk, which was a long time dream, and will be continue expanding our kiosk and parallel way of distribution channels into the final consumers. We are coming out with our e-commerce site. We are expanding our business horizon into different areas. We will be soon opening in other areas where we are not present yet. I'm thankful to my all team members. As I always say, you are the added value team. Good luck to you all. Enjoy the occasion. Thank you so much.
It was the year 2004. The world was starting to realize the true potential of Dubai as a global business hub. C&H was born during that transformative phase of Dubai under the name Sky Tower General Trading.
Sky Tower is a name chosen in the beginning. Sky Tower means Burj Sama in Arabic. Basically, this was not a name chosen by us. This was a name selected by our local sponsor.
Like every other story, the beginnings of Sky Tower was humble, with one brand, Palm. But what we had in abundance was a fierce passion and strong determination to provide our customers with quality products and services. To give back to our beloved customers multifold the trust they invested in us. This was the fundamental principle on which Sky Tower General Trading was built on. Having in hand the renowned brands and a smart workforce, Sky Tower launched its standalone warehouse and office in Dubai Investment Park. While we were moving strong and fast in the FMCG category, C&H launched an innovative concept that we are all proud of. The one-stop shop for all world-class clean and hygiene solutions. When we felt like our service had no boundaries, we started expanding. And thus we launched our first overseas operations to Qatar in 2008, followed by Oman, India, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, and Malaysia. In 2013, we participated in the world's largest annual food and beverage trade exhibition, the Gulf Food Expo. C&H along with Rapmaster conducted the Chef's Meet in 2019, promoting the concept of hygiene meets food. A one-of-a-kind event in GCC, it was a huge success and came into the limelight with the presence of our chief guest, Mr. Uwe Michael, Guild President, Emirates Culinary Guild. Mr. Jonathan Stackhouse, Sales Director, Cofresco Food Service UK, along with the visionary leader and CEO of CNH Global, Mr. Yasin Hassan. Our relentless efforts to provide quality services resulted in making us ISO 9001:2015 certified, something we are really proud of. And that was just the beginning. Following the ISO certification, we became a corporate member of Emirates Culinary Guild, UAE's Association of Professional Chefs. It was the first quarter of 2020. Everything was going fine until the world suddenly got shattered with the spread of COVID-19. There was chaos, fear, and anxiety spreading among the people. But we didn't just stand there like a spectator. We reached out to the masses through strong social interventions. By using the media as a source to reach out to the people, our CEO, Mr. Yasin Hassan, spread awareness and hopes of a better tomorrow. The stimulating words of our leader, along with the CSR division of CNH, Naisi and Yasin Foundation, reached out to the needy people in the society with our open hands, providing the care and support they needed the most. We call it the darkest day in our life, when fate brought a hellfire on us. Even before we could realize and react, the warehouse and office buildings of CNH in Dubai Investment Park were engulfed in a fire, leaving nothing but the skeletal structure and ashes of our dreams.
We can easily come back if we have the courage to come back.
But there is a saying among legends, you can never destroy an idea. We can come back easily if we have the courage. These were the first words uttered by our CEO upon seeing the remaining of the CNH building after the fire. Words from the heart of a man that cannot be won over by any fire or tragedy, sparked an ignition, boosting our confidence and determination. And on the second day, CNH was back on the market, with more ideas and intense planning to rise back like a phoenix from the ashes. Mr. Rajesh, before joining CNH, was the head of the trading business for Juma Al Majid Group and had an impeccable history of working with the top brass companies, a reputation that made him a renowned person in the UAE market. We can now listen to what he has to say to the CNH family.
Good evening all. I'm quite delighted to be here, especially this year, to be part of CNH annual gathering, and quite happy to see you all. Of course, we are missing our colleagues from Oman, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi and India. Of course, I'm sure they're connected now by online. And yes, although I'm being very new into the family, I'm quite delighted here to be part of this, and as the caption says, the phoenix has risen. I am experiencing that, I have seen that, so all credit to the CNH members who have really put in their best and really come up like the phoenix which has risen out of the ashes. Of course, 2020 was a very unique year for everyone, and especially for CNH. It was an year of tough waters all over, and of course you all know how we have come through, especially with the tragedy with the fire accident, and how we have come up after that occasion. This gathering itself is an evidence that how well we are connected as a family, and how we are all united. So that's the strength the leadership is putting forward, and I really expect this to strengthen further going forward, because 2021 is going to be a a really challenging period for us, and I'm quite sure everybody is quite positive on that note. Of course, having said about our year, of course, C&H has definitely banked on certain new projects. First thing is coming up to this massive complex of our own. So we are into our own headquarters at NIP, the own state-of-the-art facility here. I'm quite delighted also on that note that we've got a complete setup already done, and we are moving into new ERP, that is to streamline our business activities. This is also, I'm quite hopeful, and lot more to come. So of course you're all here, we'll be interacting and seeing the changes as it happens. So I just wish everybody good health and all the best for your endeavors. Also, I would like to wish a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year, and may God bless and take care of your health. See you and enjoy the evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
On October 13th, 2020, we created another milestone in our C&H timeline, our very own building in Jebel Ali National Industrial Park. The building facilitates the head office, warehouse and factory of Clean and Hygiene Global. Along with this, we created another beautiful moment, receiving our first container at NIP. Along with receiving the JAFSA license, our C&H family got bigger and better with the arrival of our new employees. Evolution is always necessary, either for survival or for sustaining. But for C&H, it was different. C&H got evolved into C&H Global, keeping in mind its futuristic vision and global expansion plans. As a result, the Clean and Hygiene Center and all other companies of C&H came under the single umbrella of C&H Global Free Zone Company. As a part of our evolution, Shanawaz Madathil was promoted to Chief Financial Officer of C&H Global FZCO from his current role of being the finance head of C&H Center. We can now listen to what he has to say to the C&H Global family.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure and it's a blessing to talk about or discuss about our future plans in this COVID situations. It was not a great year in 2020 for all of us. Even though we have some windfall in business because of our specific nature of the product or specific concept of the business, we had some windfall in our business. But in spite of that, we all suffered a lot during this COVID time, and it's still continuing. The uncertainty or the fear factor is still continuing. So it's really a blessing to discuss about the expansion plans or future plans of the business even during this period. We all know that we are running in a great pace during the first and second quarter of 2020, but all of a sudden the unfortunate incident has happened, which we all know, and it was a sudden break for all our future plans and all those things. So during that period, without raising a concern, without raising a question, or before raising a concern, or before that confusion comes to any one of our mind, Yasin sir come up and says that we are not going to stop any of our future plans. We are continuing with all our future plans. That gives us the confidence. And as a part of future plans, among the many plans, one of the major plan was to have a complete ERP solution for all our branches, to have a proper accounting, to have a proper reporting system, to have a unified and a common platform where we can follow a common accounting policies, procedures and reporting systems and all. So we have started this process by second quarter of 2020, and the process is going on. We have signed an agreement with an SAP partner here. So by first quarter of 2021, we'll be implemented. The SAP will be implemented, and we are going ahead with the SAP. After implementing in UAE, we will implement in other branches one by one. So we have to work like how we worked during this COVID time and during this unfortunate incidents time. So we need that support, and we have to work as a team. And if we have that support, and from each one of us, we can implement it perfectly, and we can go ahead with our all future plans very confidently, and we have that confidence that we can make it happen very successfully. So wish you everyone a very happy Christmas and New Year ahead. Let's the 2021 be a cheerful year for everyone to cherish. Thank you all.
Today, C&H has transformed into a well-renowned name in the clean and hygiene market of GCC countries. This gives us the energy to expand our focus into the retail market. Let's hear it from our regional sales manager, Mr. Sai, talking about the new verticals of C&H.
Good evening, friends. The entire globe has seen what the pandemic did to it, and we are no exception. In fact, at a certain point, majority of our colleagues tested positive, but we managed to stand our ground during the fight, and I'm proud to say that we won. We converted every opportunity that came on our way. We increased sales in certain categories. We increased our cash flow. We secured customized big orders for few F&B clients. We increased our turnover year on year, and we opened up new verticals. The frontline workers of our company were the sales team, who worked relentlessly on field without a break, thus ensuring that our activities were on. A big shout to the logistics and office team too. New ways open new doors. E-commerce platforms and kiosks have been our new doors of opportunities, and I'm glad that we kept the company engine on. Nothing lasts forever, and not even the coronavirus. I'm sure the world would come back much more stronger. Thank you.
We opened our first kiosk in Dubai Festival City Mall, which was inaugurated by Mrs. Naisi Nawaz. Our e-commerce website, which will be a game changer in the clean and hygiene market, is under construction. Globally known for its impressive workflow system in managing business operations and customer relations, SAP is one of the top-rated enterprise softwares in the world. C&H is in the process of integrating SAP into our systems, keeping in mind the fast-growing business environment, rapidly developing market, and the need for better customer service. Our latest venture, Blue Arrows, is an innovative advertising and marketing solutions company under C&H Global that provides all kinds of services related to marketing, branding, and advertising. Mr. Rajesh Ravi Menon has been appointed as the director of Blue Arrows. Mr. Rajesh brings along with him 26 years of experience in the field of marketing and advertising, and has headed 3 top media companies in the UAE. We thank all of you for your hard work and dedication on making C&H what it is today. We are always a family and will always work together for a better tomorrow.